Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Off the Rails. I'm your host, Austin Train. Doing me as always, my best friend, professional musician, co-host Brian Gower. How we doing, Brian? It's been a minute since we've
I know. We
gotten together. I actually
took a break and then came back from one and then took another break.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that workflow.
I was
good.
busy coaching the Cabo Verde World Cup football team. I'm gonna be a guy who starts calling it football.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna be.
I
football also just it's such a cooler sounding name than soccer.
Yeah, is it just U.S. that calls it soccer?
Yeah, so it's
it makes sense to call it football, but
no. Well, the weird thing is the name soccer comes from English schoolboy slang, so it was called Yeah, a bit mental.
Absolute brilliance.
It was called association football, and then there was rugby football.
Yeah.
And they called one soccer, association football was soccer.
Yeah.
And then rugby was rugger,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I don't know, the way they speak English has always been so amusing to me because it'll be like, you'll watch like a movie with like the scariest looking like skinhead. And he's like, I was seeing all these wogs on the telly. And you're just like, what are you talking about? Are you Dr. Seuss?
Yeah, it's like most of the
shit. You want to have snog?
The snog. It just like, yeah. And then just the way fanny, I thought that was like butt, but I think it's like pussy, I think.
Oh, for them?
Yeah. Or I mean fanny. Just
my pussy hurts.
Yeah. Oh, I mean me bullets.
Me bloody fanny.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Yeah. No, but it was fun, man. We watched it, me and my girlfriend watched it at a bar. And everyone brought their dogs, and then one dude like had his little cat. He had a cat and a little like.
That's cool, yeah.
Yeah, the cat's like super friendly, and everyone could pet it and stuff. But it was fun, you know. And then like all the dogs kept my girlfriend entertained, so I could just like lock in.
Yeah.
No, dude, because it's when I watch sports, I like to lock in. Like when I watch Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm literally just watching the game and I don't really move. And people are like, "Oh, this game is boring," but I'm like, I'm appreciating the technical aspects.
Yeah.
So if we go out someplace to watch it, she can like be entertained by stuff, and I'm just like sitting there, and I'm just like zeroed in, dude. I'm like analyzing the game.
Yeah, I'm
breaking it down.
Not much of a sports guy. But it's like I watched football at your house one time. It was just like inconsequential, just a game. I don't think it was like, it wasn't like of playoffs or anything like that. And I'm just like, what's that mean? What are they doing? What's that? And then you're like, all right, well, I can answer your questions, but no, like, what does that mean? So how come they get, why isn't it 1 point?
Oh yeah.
It's just like things like, how come they kicked that? That's 1 point. Why do they do that? And then you're like, you're answering me, but you're like, all right.
Like a child. You're just like asking like every single
why. And you're like, all right, we can do this once, Brian, but we're not doing this every Sunday.
Well, no, football.
Any given Sunday, Brian.
The craziest thing about American football is like how complicated the rule set is and like why those rules are like that.
Yeah.
Which is like basketball is like fairly simple aside from like fouls.
Yeah.
Like what is a foul? And eventually, if you watch enough basketball, you're like, it's more of a vibe thing than anything. Like, I can't always exactly describe why something's a foul, but like I can usually see it. Whereas like American football is just like so insane with like the things you can do. Like, you got to have so many guys at the line of scrimmage. You have to have a certain kind of formation. You can't go outside that certain formation. You have to be, you can't hit this guy this way. You got to hit him. But there's like a window on his body where you can hit him.
I don't get.
Well, they
but obviously you don't want to fucking murder someone.
They put that shit in later to make it safer, but it's like you can't really make that game safer.
Yeah,
the dudes are they're too jacked and they're too fast, and you're like, so there's no hits to the head. You want to ideally hit someone between their like chest and their knees.
Yeah.
But it's like you're flinging yourself at somebody at like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's like hard to kind of get that window. But there's a few hits that like kind of make sense. Like you can't just like punch the quarterback in the head.
Yeah.
Because dudes used to do that. They just used to, like, the quarterback would, like, throw the ball, and then a dude would come up and just fucking, like, just clock him in the side of his head.
Like an hour later, just take him out.
No, you could hit the, like, there was a time in football you could just hit the quarterback after he threw the ball.
Yeah.
And he's, like, out of the play. You could just go up and fucking wreck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started putting in things because, like, you make a lot of money by having, like, the quarterback's the most, like, prominent position.
Yeah.
And if you have, like, really famous quarterbacks, it makes you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so it's like you got to kind of protect those guys. It's not like, they don't care about them as human beings, but it's like the business interest.
Yeah. I did not watch a damn game or care about the World Cup. Not to be like I'm contrarian.
No, I just brought it up. I just forced it on you.
Yeah. It was like that time when you're explaining football. I'm like, oh, we could have used a dog coming in here, and I would be like, oh, hey.
Yeah, you just get distracted.
Yeah. Let's bring a couple K9s out of here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The K9 unit.
Yeah.
When sports is going on, I'm like,
you need a dog.
Let's keep Ryan entertained here.
Yeah.
Or how about a Game Boy? Here you go.
Here you go, Brian.
Yeah, you went on a trip. You went on a couple trips. You were like road, hitting the road.
I'm a world traveler. We talked about. Oh no, we talked about when I went to Rhode Island, right?
Yeah. I think you had just come back from that one, and then you hit the road again.
I hit the Bay Area, and I did a few shows.
Mm-hmm.
One of my shows got canceled.
Bastards.
And my friend was like, "Yeah, we'll put you on the next time we have it." I'm like,
I don't live here.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It might be like you have like an anchor show when you're going out of town. Like,
yeah.
And then you plan the rest of the trip around that. But I went to a Giants game.
Okay, cool.
Which their stadium is like super cool. I want to go to like every baseball stadium, right? And it took mushrooms and went. And it was like a very overwhelming experience going, because I've gone to like baseball games with my girlfriend on mushrooms. And I'm like, oh, this is fun. When you're by yourself, it's like incredibly overwhelming.
Okay.
You're like, oh. But it was like a super hot, sunny day. And like San Francisco is always cold. So I walked up in like black shirt and like long pants. And I was like dying up there.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And then I went to a game in Sacramento to see the A's play. That stadium sucked.
Oh, really?
It's a minor league stadium. So what happened was like all these like greedy sports owners are like, build us a new stadium and then put holographs in, and and then have a concert and you give us all the money.
Uh-huh.
And so Oakland literally evicted the owner of the Oakland Athletics.
Yeah.
Because he was gonna move. But they didn't have. He's gonna move to Las Vegas. Didn't have a baseball stadium built yet.
Yeah.
Oakland evicts him. They say, fuck you, dude. So he has to go to Sacramento. And they play in a minor league stadium with like a 10,000. Most Major League Baseball, they're like 40 to 50,000 capacity. This has like maybe 10,000. Actually, it's probably more like 5,000 capacity. And I bought a ticket, and I bought a ticket to the outfield lawn. And I was like, oh, I forgot to buy like a lawn chair, so I was just like sitting on the dirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I dropped $100 for this.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then there was like some the worst thing is sometimes when you're at a public event is like you don't get to choose who you sit next to. So there was just this kind of like family that was like, they were just like kind of ugly. Like they weren't
I like that. That's just the criticism. Criticism is like, how dare you breathe the same air as me?
I don't know.
They got ugly breath.
Their kids were like playing in the dirt.
Ugly kids.
And they were just like a few. You know what it was too? It was like the mom and dad had just like a few facial features that were just off enough. Like the dad had like one of those like very not quite a no chin, but a very weak chin.
Yeah.
And then his kids were just like, I felt like they were too old to be playing in the dirt. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. I don't really know. I have a hard time gauging age. But like, it felt like these kids shouldn't be just like straight up playing in the dirt. They're maybe a little too old for that.
Yeah.
And then I sat next to them, and then I ended up leaving that one early because I was like, I was gonna drive a little bit on my way back, and it was getting late, and I was like, dude, sitting on the ground was like starting to hurt, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm like getting older, and I just used to be able to just like sit or stand for hours.
Yeah.
And now I'm just like sitting, and I'm like, ow, my body hurts. It's like my shoulders were hurting. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. We talked about it last time, but I'm just hyper aware of like anything that happens.
Yeah.
Now, and then you put the shoulder thing into me. And I'm like, oh, I worked on my shoulders. I'm like, oh, God, it hurts. I think I fucked it up. And I'm like, wait, no, I think they're sore because I worked
Sometimes it's tendonitis. I don't know. I think I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh, we think you just have like tendonitis. Because like I keep getting like
your elbow, right?
tennis elbow. Well, I got tennis elbow really bad on my left one because I just got lazy. And then my shoulders have been bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've been sleeping on my side, and I've been sleeping on my side like hard. I don't know. It feels like I wake up and I'm like, ow.
Yeah.
And like they're like, hey, go, like, you should sleep on your back.
You can't.
Like, how do you do
fucking
that?
do that? It's like,
how do you do that? Like, you just have to like you have to lay there for like hours until your body decides that we'll let you sleep.
Yeah, I've been trying to just get my sleep right, and then I just try these different like shit. I mean, like I saw an Instagram video. It's like, oh yeah, just for at least 60 seconds, just blink your eyes as fast as you can, as many times as you can, and I'm like, and then your lids will get tired. I'm laying in bed. I'm like, fuck it,
and then you just like are awake all night.
I generally will. I can't say if it works or not, but I'm like, I do everything to try and like fall asleep. So I'm like, oh, okay. So like during my dad's hospital stint, it was, I mean, not he was dealing with it, but even me, I was like stressed out. And so I'm like, to try and fall asleep. I'm like, oh, I'll take a sleep aid, and then, well, those aren't good for you. Yeah, that's not good to lean on.
No,
like a Z-Quil or whatever. And then so I'm like, I gotta stop. I gotta not do this. And so I try every hack to do it. So I have like I talked about red light on my phone. I try and block it, and I take hot showers. I do this. I'm like, okay, what supplements can I take? And people who are like, yay, nay, supplements, they don't work. They do work. Who knows? Yeah. I'm like, okay, whatever. I see like, glycinate or glycine or whatever, magnesium glycinate. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll take that. And then does it work? And then I'm like, well, I did fall asleep. I don't know if it worked or not, but I'm gonna keep taking it. So anything but melatonin, that always fucks me up.
Oh, I had to stop with melatonin because my dreams kept getting really, really weird.
Well, I just couldn't fall asleep. I have some. I probably should just, like an addict, pour the bottle away. Get rid of it, because it's always there. I'm like, fuck it. And then I have like dreams, and I wake up at like within an hour. I had like one, like a girlfriend from when I was like a teenager. It was like, we were together till we became adults, and then obviously I haven't seen her in over almost 20 years or whatever.
Oh, you're dreaming about her naked? You're doing child porn in your subconscious?
I had a dream that we were together now, and I do see some things that's going on in her life. I'm like, wait, no, she has a kid or whatever. And then I had like a dream that we were together, and just she was bitching at me.
Oh, really?
And just like, I'm dealing with like, I have stuff going on, with my family and stuff like that. She's like, well, I have a kid. You have to help me take care of it. I'm like, that's not my fucking problem. Remember, it was just a very real dream.
Dude, I love like stepdad Brian is just ruthless. He's just like, that's not my problem.
I'm like, why is this my problem? Like,
and in the dream, the kid is like, can I call you dad? And you're like, no.
I'm like, no.
You're like, get out of my face, dude.
I'm dealing with my own dad problems.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't have time for your bullshit.
Yeah, I remember, and then waking up, I'm like, that was like very real. It wasn't like how sometimes you have like those melatonin, which are so weird. This one was like so real that it was just, I'm like, I never remember her being a bitch ever. And I'm like, why isn't she a bitch in this dream? It's just like, hey, in 15 years, guess what? I'm a bitch now. And I was just like,
I don't know.
It was just like in that dream, I'm like, wow, it was really rude.
Well,
why would I say like, yeah, let's continue seeing each other? At the worst time of my life, you make it worse.
But it's like in your brain.
It doesn't know.
In your brain might just be like, I'm glad this didn't work out or something. Your subconscious is like working something out.
But it was so.
Like, what if it was like this? And your mind rejects it. Your mind is like, no, that wouldn't work.
It was just, it was funny because it was like, that's what woke me up. Not that it was like crazy. It was just like so real. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
have
at least I don't have to deal with a human. I have to deal with my own problems.
I've been having like realistic dreams of like conflict.
Yeah.
But like, just like conflict with like your close, like people you're close with.
Mm-hmm.
I had a weird one last night. I don't remember a whole lot of it, but it was like different friend groups got mixed in.
Yeah.
And I told one person off. And it was somebody that I don't really like, but it's not like somebody that it's like, I think they're fine with me. I don't particularly care for them. I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
But I just, in this dream, I like told them off. But I was surrounded by I was surrounded by a different friend group, and somehow they had like merged.
You just took your week off on this person.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. My dreams are getting more like just practical and boring.
Yeah. And I'm like, I guess that's well. I mean, it's better than I've had dreams where I'm just like a day of work. I wake up and then like I go to work.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing cool or interesting in the dream. I just did work.
Damn, that sucks.
Did my job, and I wake up and I'm like, oh, I get to live my dream. But yeah.
Oh, and then I went to Seattle.
Yeah, there you go. You're just
Seattle during the summertime is super nice.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, I guess a lot of people are like, oh, it's like so overcast. I guess it rains a lot, but it doesn't. It rains frequently, but it doesn't like rain a whole lot.
I guess I've only ever been to Seattle, that area, during summer.
We
went for plane, the tour.
You went for plane, and then you also went and saw
It was a Gaslight.
Yeah, you went and saw Gaslight. We all went to the one in Portland, but then me and Kyle hung out.
Yeah.
In Seattle. It was actually cold that night, I remember. Me and Kyle were trying to find things to do.
I don't.
And we're like, it's cold. This sucks.
Yeah, I think, when we would go on tour, it was always during summer, which you think is the best time to go. I hate the heat. Like, the window is open and the fan's going. I think I can block it out but I'm like, it's hot. It sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sweating like a pig. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's like really pretty, and we she showed me like some like cool spots.
Yeah, she's from there, right?
There's like Gasworks Park, which is like an abandoned factory.
Nice.
And then it's just like it's got this view of the Sound or whatever, or like one of the bays. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck is. I sort of know what a sound is. It's like a giant body of water that runs parallel to the ocean. So Seattle isn't on the coast. It's like inside, but there's the Sound is like this big ass body of water.
Is it like a Gulf? No.
No, it's not a Gulf, because a Gulf is like technically a part. There's a map that shows all the different geological things.
Uh-huh.
A Sound is like a very it's I think it's more rare of a thing. But and then there's another place called Alki Park, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And it was summer, so it's like pretty and it's like warm and it's green. It's very like green. Oh, and then we went to Green Lake. We walked with my cousin. I hadn't seen him in a while.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we walked around Green Lake, and
he's up there, right?
Yeah, he's up there. He likes being inside all the time, so it's like
me too.
Yeah,
that's why I always think I would like Pacific Northwest or somewhere.
You
cold.
might, yeah,
because I'm like, you
don't care about going outside and
no,
shit.
I do. Yeah, no, I don't. I have like some like a coworker or whatever, and who just like some questions that you probably couldn't ask someone, but I don't really get offended.
Yeah,
it's like she looks at me, he's like, "What are you? How do you get that?"
What kind of?
She points to my arm. How do you get that?
Oh yeah, like the tan.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I'm Native. Like, and I'm like, you probably could have worded that better.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah.
It's like that's such a great color. I'm like, yeah. I go out.
You're like, I'm 1/15 Cherokee.
Yeah, I should just lie. I'm like, oh,
and I'm 14/15 bisexual.
Yeah, so I'm half Native American. And then she's like, "Oh, yeah, that's it." It's like, "Huh?
What is it? Is it Crow?
Blackfoot."
That's close.
So they're
both kind of
they're right there.
Black things.
Yeah,
a Blackfoot and a crow are both black.
We fly like these.
Where's Blackfoot at? Where? What part of the country is the Blackfoot?
I think just the middle. Like, what is it? The flyover
the
state?
Great Plains?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, okay. The middle.
The ones. Remember you don't care about?
Remember in Half Baked where he's like, what part of Jamaica are you from?
Right.
And he's like, right near the beach, boy.
Oh, man. What we talked about is like, I don't know capitals. I couldn't name states. Do you think you could name all 50 states?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. I couldn't tell you.
Capitals, no, because the thing with capitals is it starts to fuck you up because so many states have like these really obscure capitals. Like there's a lot of states the capital is not even close to the biggest city in the state.
Yeah.
It's just like some random city.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess maybe it was like the biggest in like 1910 or something like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like it's very weird where a lot of the capitals are.
Mm-hmm. But
It
anyway.
feels like every capital should just be like the state, like city. Right? Like the capital of
California
Nebraska
city.
should just be. There is a California city.
Yeah, why'd they do that? Just with every one.
They should have done that. It would have.
Yeah,
It would have
Texas
been
City.
like very easy to remember.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, yeah, this one it's gonna be Sacramento. Everybody wants to go to Sacramento.
Yeah, dude.
Of California.
Sacramento's rough, dog.
It's a rough one, I tell you. Oh, jeez.
It was hot. It was hot out there, and yeah, like I got there early, and I'm just driving around. One thing that sucks is when you're like on the road and you just get to a town, and you don't know anything to do that's cool, so you just like go try to drive around to a park and like find some place nice to be, and it's like hot.
Yeah, and you're like, well, I don't know. It's like sometimes you plan and you could get it to where you're rolling right into the show or whatever, but a lot, very rarely, you're gonna be.
Well, you also want to just be early, just as a matter of, like, just be like, all right, so I don't have to worry about. I'm on time exactly, and then I break down.
Yeah, like the one time, like the first show to San Jose of a tour, we were there at like noon.
Oh, and it was hot.
It was hot
fucking
as hell.
hot, yeah.
The show didn't start till I think it's an early show before one started, but it was like the show still didn't start till 6.
Yeah.
It's like cool, we got good parking. All right, let's hang out here.
Oh yeah, we threw the football a little bit.
Yeah, throw the football around. There's only so much. Like we can't just start drinking at noon. Well, you can.
You can, yeah, but you're just like smashed.
You're
by it.
worth shit unless
Yeah.
you're trying to play the show crappy.
And you're already like hungover like halfway through your set.
Yeah, you're already to the point where you're hungover.
Yeah.
And then stop the drummer. He loves getting fucked up.
Nice.
Hey, not to disparage the man.
Nice, dude.
But yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seattle's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We were talking about capital cities.
Mhm.
Okay, we can move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I think we exhausted that.
Next topic.
Next.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess to talk about that, I did break edge. Off the rails again, or on the rails.
Good, you had a beer?
I drank for my birthday.
Oh, sick.
And it went exactly.
You got sick?
The next day.
Good.
I felt like absolute dog shit.
How much did you drink?
Like 3, 4. No, it's like White Claws. I didn't finish the last one. I had 3, and I was like, open the last one. I'm like, I just dumped it. And I'm like, I'm done with this.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then so I think I'm just a different person now. That I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I'll never touch it. But also, I'm like, I don't like. To me, I'm like, I think the next time I'll drink won't be till Thanksgiving.
Yeah. No, I get a dopamine crash now. Like I just get depressed like almost immediately. I did have a non-alcoholic Guinness.
Yeah.
We
good.
had dinner with Courtney's friends.
Yeah.
Who were really cool, and then they had like a non-alcoholic Guinness, and so like we had one.
Mhm.
I had one with her friend's husband. Well, I guess he's also her friend.
Yeah.
You're friends with I don't know. It's weird to like when you're describing somebody and it's like in relation to someone else. But we had a non-alcoholic beer, and I was like, oh, I forgot. Like Guinness tastes good.
Yeah.
I like the taste. That's the one thing I do miss is like, I really liked Pilsners, like not lagers, but like legit Pilsners.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this got a nice taste, but the last time I drank, I just got like an immediate dopamine fucking crash.
I guess to me, the next day I felt it could also be mental, like absolutely mental. No, in my brain, I'm like
having a point.
The next day, the headache. So I felt like shit. And then in my head, because I know like the side effects and stuff like that, what drinking can do. And to me, I'm like, oh my God, my skin's so oily, my pores, it's coming out. Then I'm like, possibly.
Yeah, and then you fart and you're smelly. That's the one thing when I was like doing drugs. I was like, oh yeah, shit, dude. Like a few times I'd be like, what's that smell? I'm like, oh, it's me. My body is like, my body is in like crisis mode, dude. It's trying to pump all this like toxin out of me.
And then I was just thinking of anything. It's like, how can you speed this up? It's like, you really can't.
Sauna?
No, you can't really. I like
That's what you think.
Went to the gym, didn't help. And then
what the bad feeling,
the hangover or the headache, really. And then it's like, okay, I had, the hydration packs or whatever, all this stuff like that. I had B vitamin complex, all this stuff like that. And I'm like, and then really, it's just time. So in my head, it could be that I'm like, I used to feel like that all the time.
Yeah.
And now I don't. So now it felt amplified.
Yeah, you notice it more.
Yeah.
You just get to be like, oh, this is just life when you
drink.
used to it.
Yeah. And then I just like, so now so I could just tell that I'm like, okay, I did it. It was fun while doing it, but it's not something I can do all the time, nor want to, which I'm like, I guess that was the journey the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, I was telling a coworker and he was like, well, how was it? And I was explaining this experience. He's like, oh, okay. And he's like, huh. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really like the next time I drink is probably not going to be Thanksgiving or Christmas. He's like, that long? You're going to wait that? I'm like, yeah. I
don't feel it. It's not the same.
Like I went over 9 months. I'm like, no, I'm cool. He's like, wow, really? Huh. I'm thinking go longer than 3 days.
Wow.
I'm like, well, that's not,
for you.
That's not my problem. Yeah. And I'm like, you're on your own journey. I'm like, I'm not to preach or tell anybody what to do, but I'm like, hey, it's on you. And it's like a thing, everybody like who wants to not drink or be sober or whatever. It's honestly, for the most part, unless it's really serious, I think it's easy because nobody really cares. Like most people aren't like up your ass. They're like, hey, you're not drinking? Why? I'm like, most people are like, oh, fuck, who cares? Yeah. And then go into like shows. I went to a show, like, sober as a judge. And then, but everybody, you just realize, I'm like, how
fucked up everyone is.
Yeah. Everybody, I'm like, it's a fucking Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude, like, falling over. Yeah. And then, like, this other guy, and I'm like, oh, what my go-to drink is the soda water lime.
So it looks like you're drinking.
I like it so much better because we've talked about Diet Cokes throughout the range can be bullshit. They don't clean the lines. They give you a can of Shasta for $2, whatever it could be. And I'm like, okay, you always get soda water lime is free, so a little pointer there if you want to save some bucks. But it's I like it. I like bubble water a lot. So go to, but it looks like a cocktail, so people think that you're fucked up too. And then it's like, I don't need to be like, hey, I'm hydrated. Yeah. But it's like that, and then it's also like just the. People have those conversations, and it's like when you're drunk, it's like you probably don't remember them or they stick out. This one was funny. It's like I was talking to a buddy I haven't seen in a while, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty much the, everything going on with me and stuff like that. I'm not trying to bring people down, so I just like keep. Oh, things are good. Oh, keep on, keep it on, that type of shit. I'm like, here's what light things can we talk about? Literally. It's like, oh, I lost weight. And people are like, oh, that's cool. Because everybody loves the story of a fat guy who lost weight.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, cool.
How'd you
do it? Everybody wants to know, whatever. And then, so I'm like, oh, keep it light. And then I was like, all right, leaving. And I'm like, all right, I'm headed out. It's like, oh, you got to go home to the wife. I'm like, oh, no, I'm just leaving. I'm not married. And somebody's like, they're drunk. It's like, you're not married? And I'm like, no. It's like, so you ever been married? I'm like, no. Why not? And I'm like, if you were sober, you never would ask that. And I'm like, I can't. Normally I can riff, like, because I do podcasts or whatever. I'm like, I have conversation. I'm like, I don't know how to answer that.
You should have been like, because I was waiting for you, and then kissed him on the lips.
But the fact that he's like in my shit with this group of his friends who I don't really know, it's just like, why? Why have you never been married? I'm like, I don't know. I'm fucking.
You just like jump on an impulse. I think when you're like drunk, you're just like. You get these random impulses that you immediately jump on.
Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know, I'm unlovable, unfuckable piece of shit.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
It's like, I got nothing for that. I'm like, normally I'm pretty good on my feet, but that I'm like, you got me. I don't know how to riff with that.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I went with my girlfriend we were walking on the beach, and we wanted to get like a ginger beer. Mm-hmm. So not a ginger ale, but like a ginger, I don't know. I've been... so lame. I've been getting really into ginger beer lately. It's just like a fucking youth pastor, like, beer, what about ginger beer? And so we went to this bar.
It's like more intense, right, than like a ginger ale?
Yeah. It has more of a kick. It's for Moscow mules. If you ever had a Moscow mule, a ginger beer's in it. You can make it with ginger ale, but it sucks with the ginger ale. Yeah. And the bartender's just this like tall guy who's like hammered, and he's like hamming it up. and he was just like talking shit to people. And then some guy was like, "Hey, can I have another beer and some water?" And then he just flips him off. He's like, fucking looks at me and my girlfriend. He's like, "Fucking this guy, right?"
This homo wants to drink water.
Yeah. Well, he was very like playful and fucking with everyone.
He probably in his head he thinks he's killing it. He's like, "Oh, do the robot."
No, I think he knew the guy. I think he had to have known the guy.
Yeah.
But they were just going off. And I don't know. It's just like that's like a performance. Like that guy must be like the top of his.
Yeah.
I should have told him, like, I'm probably older than you. I was like, it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
Like, savor this moment. This is the peak.
Yeah, it stinks more.
Like,
and more.
watch 10 years. You're gonna be living out in Alpine, California. Your wife's gonna have saggy tits. She's gonna want to get a divorce.
Yeah.
You're gonna be taking care of her kids.
Yeah.
But savor this moment, young man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like when you could also just, I don't know, when you're not drunk and everybody else is, you're like, damn, I've been that person many a time.
Yeah. Sometimes it's funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can make not drunk people laugh, but most of the time you can't.
Yeah. I mean, I do like, I was like, oh, let me try my old ways. That was what I did on my birthday. I was like, pizza, White Claws, and then just watching YouTube. And next day I'm like, that was all right. It just doesn't hit the same.
No.
Because it was like, you're saying dopamine. I guess not dopamine crash, but it's like.
You get diminishing returns. Like, every phase of your life, there's things you'll, like, really enjoy.
Yeah.
And then you'll go back to that well, and you're like, no, I can't. Like, this isn't. Like, I used to, like. I would drink, like, an amp energy drink and play video games for, like, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Like, straight.
And
it's like, yeah, you just can't.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things you can do now. Like, you're more entertained by, like, very small things. More like, you're like, oh, wow, this museum is nice.
Yeah.
But it's just, like, you have to, like, change. And for some people, that's, like, it's easy to, like, kick drinking or kick drugs is because you do just, like, get bored. In the book, have you ever seen the movie Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
In the book, there's like an extra chapter. They like cut off the movie before the ending.
Yeah.
So at the end of the book, like he wins a settlement against the government, and they basically give him like a full pardon, and he goes back to being like a hoodlum.
Yeah.
And then he's like hanging out with his gang, and he has this like picture of a baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what you think. He has this picture of a baby.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I really want to be a dad. And at the end, it's like he runs into one of his old like hooligan buddies, and he's with his wife.
Yeah.
And they have a kid on the way, and he's like, oh shit, this is like being like a hooligan and murdering people is boring. I want to have a kid now.
Yeah.
So he literally just gets tired of being a criminal, which I think for a lot of people, it's like that kind of just. That just happens, and some people are able to like get out of those old modes of thought more easily because they're just like, oh yeah, this is like boring to me. Like I don't feel good doing it anymore.
Yeah, and I think for drinking and stuff like that, it's like it just really all. I think I've maybe, like you said, moved on to different things, or maybe because I was so bored and it was just quick dopamine hits, which it was like several things at once. It would just be hitting. Almost every day. It's like beer or like drinking, crappy food, and just watching TV. Yeah. I don't really watch TV at all anymore. I don't drink really anymore. I can't, again, like I drank on my birthday, but it's not like I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah. You can't do it all the time.
No. And then it's also like, I don't eat shitty really anymore. Mm-hmm. It's cool. Like I was like thinking, I'm like, oh, I don't know the last time I had Jack in the Box. That was like a several time a week thing, hitting that shit. And now I'm like, not that it's hey, whatever, if you want to fit that into your macros or whatever, but I don't. It's like, to me, I'm like, that's a waste of calories. Yeah, and that's what also I switched my mind to that. Like, it's insufferable. I'm a piece of shit that I'm all like, there are calories in that, and people are like, God damn, shut up, bro.
Yeah. Well, somebody always has some boring shit they talk about. It just kind of depends. Yeah, like when I went back and tried, I tried to get my jam was the sourdough jack, and I went back and I was just like, oh, like I love curly fries. Like I still love I'll get curly fries anywhere I go, or Cajun fries. Some people call them. But it's like, oh yeah, like this is like I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. And it's like it was like pizza. That's awesome. Still fucking great.
I barely eat pizza anymore. I used to eat pizza like every day.
Damn, I love it. But the thing is, it's like it's not an every.
It's so like heavy.
Yeah, it's awesome though.
Yeah.
It's like
it is a great late night snack because it's like a lot of places. Where we grew up, it's like late night Mexican food.
Yeah.
But in a lot of places, late night snack is like pizza.
Yeah.
And especially if you're drinking, the grease and the bread. Absorbs a lot of that shit, and it also just it hits better late at night because you're not doing anything, right? So it's like you're eating lunch. You don't want to get pizza for lunch because you're gonna feel all fat and like shitty, and but at night you're just like, yeah, fucking, I'm gonna just crush this pizza.
Especially if you're drinking, you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. Well, even if you're not, it's like carb heavy.
Yeah.
After that, you just go and like sit down and get ready for bed.
Yeah, I've started another boring thing that I love this. I thought I was gonna hate it. I was texting you about it. I started like tracking and weighing all my food and stuff like that. I was like thinking like, oh god, that sounds so, like people would say it's like you have an eating disorder. And I was like, anyways, I'm like, I can't do that. But I'm like, all right, I'm trying to improve my progress. I was stagnant for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, it could be, and it was because I wasn't tracking anything. So my daily intake was either really below my maintenance or way above. So it's like kind of evens out. Like it would even out to be like, oh, you're eating your maintenance.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't gaining or losing anything, I assume.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, oh, I track everything. And now I'm like, it's a game. I'm like, oh, what can I do that's going to be less calories? What can I fill in this? Like I am just a numbers data person.
Yeah.
That's more things for me to track that I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah.
I've told people, it's like, wow, that sounds fucking annoying. It sounds really fucking annoying. But let me know how it goes.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, I have a buddy, Andrew, and text him about this stuff. He's like, dude, you're making great progress. But he's like, well, everything that you do, I kind of want to know. Let me know how this goes. I'm like, well, I'm eating more. I used to kind of restrict or stay away from carbs. Carbs were the devil, bad man. And now I'm like, oh, you're supposed to eat them. And then so now I'm eating carbs now. And then I'm like, oh, I feel a lot better. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's for energy.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. And then the thing is, I fucked my way into losing 84 pounds.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, people are like, wait.
Well, you didn't exactly fumble fuck it, but yeah, there was also key data you didn't know about.
Yeah,
that you did without all that shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I thought it was like, I was doing kind of keto. It's basically just like whole foods, so not having processed or fried shit.
Yeah.
And then I happened to lose that weight, and then I'm like, okay, it just wasn't. I'm like, oh, it's because you probably like, that day they ate a whole rotisserie chicken. Well, that's about 2,000 calories.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit, okay. So maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
Or you can eat less.
Yeah, I've been putting on a lot of weight. When you're in a relationship, you just like get fat.
I
don't know what it is. Maybe you just like you eat together because it's like such an easy activity to do. Where you don't like both of you like maybe one of you wants to go do a bike ride and the other one wants to go to see a concert, but then you both want to eat. You both have to eat. But yeah, I think I probably surpassed you in weight now.
I don't know. Well,
what if I get up to 270 pounds? We just completely flip.
I have a box of old shirts if you want them.
Nice, dude.
They're larges and extra larges.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, give me
Well, no, I noticed that the worst thing, because people are like, well, you look fine. I'm like, yeah, but like I have some shirts I can't really wear because it's like, not even that you necessarily, well, sometimes you can like see the gut popping out. But then a lot of times it's just really uncomfortable to wear that shirt.
Yeah.
It's like too tight, and it's like tight in the wrong spots. You want it to be, my favorite thing is like a tight shirt, your sleeve. You want it to be tight there, not like an elastic, because there's some shirts that have like an elastic sleeve. You just want it to be tight because it makes your muscles look bigger.
Yeah.
But then like there's other spots like you really don't want it to be tight there. You want it to be like a little bit longer. Because I have some where it's like it just feels like the shirt keeps like shrinking.
Yeah, you don't want the crop top thing.
Yeah, you don't want the crop top, especially with like your gut. We had a picture at the. We went to a game in Seattle, and they have this like little. They have this like outfield wall, so you can pretend to be like an outfielder catching the ball.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's like, "Go take a picture." I'm like, "Okay." And she takes a picture, and then like my gut is just like coming out, and it's like I'm trying to like. It's the most pathetic thing to be like, "I'm a baseball player," and then your gut is just popping out of your hoodie, and just like,
it's just like it's a great picture.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, I'm Tony Gwynn.
You're like, delete it.
There are some good. There used to be a lot better fat baseball players, but. Now everyone's into fitness.
It took me a second on that one. I'm like, yeah, he was a bigger fella.
Yeah.
But
he was one of those rare guys. He was like fat, and then he was like still fast for a while when he was fat.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was like a fat guy who was like crazy fast for how fat he was.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense. But some people are just like that, you know?
Yeah. If it wasn't for my ankle, I think I could get back into running. But I'm like,
running sucks.
It just hurts, and I'm like, oh, I'm just not gonna do it. Fuck it. And I think I get that a little bit at the gym, where I am maybe stronger than I look, because I get like I go to the shoulder press machine, and then this is one where I'm really making sure I'm like, am I doing it correctly? I don't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
I load up plates on there, and then I have like guys who are like, I can tell they're looking at me in the mirror, unless they're like, like, hey. Piece of ass or whatever, but I think they're looking at like
the gay guys.
Is he gonna? And then I do. So it's 100 pounds on each arm. But it's the machine, so I know it's like about 70.
Stabilizing it,
70% of what you could actually do free weights. But I'm like, I've seen people who do like 45s. That's it on there, and then I see like guys like, and they see me do it, then they turn away. It's like, oh, he actually did it.
Yeah. Well, we were there. What did we? Oh no, we talked about that on another bite. There's like a lady there with like 5 plates.
Yeah, with the legs. God damn.
I think you can do that though. I think that's like that one's like fairly, because like RFK Jr. did the same thing, and it's like, yeah, but that's like a machine.
Well, the one
and
that
it's a leg press.
The one, where the plates are coming down, you're leaning back. That one, essentially, those plates are there to crush you. So I'm like, I pulled a rib muscle doing that, so I'm never ever going to do that ever again.
Well, you can also do like the seat. You don't have to do the decline.
The hack squat
leg press.
People say is like that's these are my Instagram algos. It's like hack squat is the A tier of leg exercises.
That's the hardest one.
Oh, it's one of the best ones.
That's what I heard.
So I'm like, yeah, I should do the hack squat. And then, but yeah, so I'm like, oh, I think I kind of had that look where I'm like, because it's all I'm like all just potato sack here, and so people are like, oh, he's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, it's not always about exactly how you look. I mean, it's I don't know all those people with like abs, but at the gym. But I think a lot of them are just like younger and they've been on supplements, and probably some of them are on TRT. Yeah, for sure.
That's like also my Reddit algorithm.
Somehow TRT like hormones became really easy to get.
Yeah, it's like,
and I thought, like, isn't that a thing that's like hard to get? And they're like, so like doctors are like, oh, we're not going to give you Xanax like we used to, but we will give you anabolic steroids.
It's like
it's such a weird paradigm shift.
And then peptides. It's like I have this one Reddit thing that's suggested to me because I think I've looked at like positions or whatever. It's like, oh, you probably want like body, like I think it's called body hacking or whatever it is. It's like people like one person listed like he was like high muscle mass and not that fat. And he's like, oh, I'm on this TRT and like 8 different peptides daily. So you're injecting yourself with different, like, oh, cool, look how ripped I am. I'm like,
is he injecting or you have to take peptides?
I think some of them
you can take
inject.
Some of them.
Well, maybe not all of them, but some of them. I know at the Reddit
that's crazy.
Anyways, but it's like
some of the peptides are also for your hair, so you don't lose hair.
And I
when
think
you're
that's
doing
that
steroids.
too. It's like, oh, so I do that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's and people's like, oh, good job, dude. I'm like, I can't wait to do all that too. I'm like, what? And
There's
I'm like,
a lot.
And I'm like, is this just like the same thing like for guys that you're just like, oh yeah, with like chicks with like fake filters and boobs and stuff like that?
Yeah, the BBLs and
which
shit.
I'm like, oh yeah, her butt is like that. And like, no, she paid for that.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck that. Whatever. I know for me.
No, it's the same. It's like the same thing as like beauty care shit. Because it's also, that's the shit. It's scary because imagine, like I'm like a doomsday predictor where I'm like the global supply chain's gonna collapse.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna have huge floppy tits when you run out of your steroids. Like they can't just keep giving you steroids forever. Like something might happen.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I think a lot of it's the same instinct I think for like the beauty care thing where it's like we're unrelenting standards, so we're always going to come up with some new thing you have to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, but we get you repeatedly doing it. So people like they moved away from like implants.
Yeah.
It turns out implants were like making a lot of women sick. Their bodies over time would reject them because it's not.
Yeah, you mean like
it's not supposed to be in your body.
Plastic in your body?
Yeah, it's bad. But they give them like Botox because that's the thing you have to keep getting. So it's a better business model.
Yeah.
But I will say this, man. I'm an ass guy, but these Brazilian butt lifts, they look awful. Like for the most part, they look terrible.
Yeah.
It's not the way your ass should look. Like your ass should be like a part of your body. It's like literally like your ass is being invaded. It's literally.
It's like where, yeah.
It's like an alien landed its spaceship in your ass.
Yeah, it looks like like you put it on your butt as opposed to like that's part of your.
It looks
your
bad.
Body. Yeah,
it doesn't look good.
And I'm like, yeah,
because at least fake boobs, a lot of times they don't feel good. That's the thing. They don't tell you.
Yeah,
you have to find out on your own. Fake boobs feel. They're not fun.
Yeah, they're all right. They're pretty.
You
sweet.
like them?
Yeah.
It's too hard. You never.
They're fine. I'm like,
fake
whatever.
boobs?
Yeah, real or fake, whatever. That's fine.
To touch?
Yeah, they're fine.
Have you ever touched fake boobs?
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it was different because I've touched them a few times. Like, they're fucking rock hard. It's like, ooh. Yeah. It's like jarring.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them are like better, but
yeah. Or it could be just like, I'm like, I don't really, maybe because I like them so much. I'm like, that's fine.
I like the hacky sack them. I like to fucking
just
move them around, yeah.
But like a speed bag.
Yeah, like a
But yeah. So I just like looking at this, I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, how much weight do I have to lose? And then I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, I'm not gonna do like a skin removal surgery or whatever. Because I don't think I really.
You're fine. I don't know. I think you're good now. I mean, you can keep going, but like, you know, what are you gonna be like? Probably 160 is your like low end or high end goal.
The ultimate goal, ultimate pog is 165 is the goal.
That's good.
I want to get to below 179. That way I'm healthy BMI. That way the doctor could be like, fuck, I guess you're healthy.
Yeah, my body, my fat index is like pretty high.
Well, because I'm like, I just would like to be like, boom, I went from being morbidly obese to healthy. Like, that's pretty good, right? And the doctor's like, oh, whatever. Mediterranean diet. Look at whatever. I'm like,
fucking doctor.
Can you look at my liver? Nah, it's whatever. Mediterranean.
I wonder what kind of lives these dogs, because like you talk to doctors, they're just like, sleep on your back. Yeah, it's like, what do you do for like, did 3 drinks a week? Whoa, you got a problem. Like, what the fuck do you do for fun?
Yeah.
What is your life like?
Well,
do you just like go home and like sit in a dark room and go like all these weird suggestions? I met one doctor one time. I needed stitches and I went to the ER. And this guy was like a sociopath.
Yeah.
Because he was telling me, I was like, I work at the comedy club. He's like, I don't like comedy. I was like, okay. Yeah. And then somehow it got on the idea. He used to like skin animals as a child. And I'm like, okay, so you don't like comedy, but you used to skin animals as a child.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
But at least that guy was interesting. So many doctors are like, okay, what are you doing? Like, are you cheating on your wife? Or what do you do when you go home?
Yeah, and then
what do you enjoy?
I think the doctors or whatever that I've had, or one that I think of recently, like a general doctor or whatever. Well, he was in shape. He was about my age. I'm like, all right, but if he was fat at all, I'd be like, you don't fucking tell me what to do.
He starts breathing heavy. He's like, you gotta sleep on your back.
Yeah.
Or if he was like, what if your doctor was too jacked?
And
then he's like, then I don't want him. I don't want him like touching my body, because he's like, he puts his finger in your ass and just rips your ass because he's too strong. He's like, I'm sorry.
He's like, he doesn't know his own strength. Like he says.
That's why I've made the joke before, but you want a lady doctor because they have like smaller hands. So if they have to like poke and prod, it's like, oh yeah, give me a lady.
I don't think I've ever had that, like the cup your balls thing. No, one time.
Cup your balls?
Or isn't it the cup your balls and cough thing?
Sometimes.
I think they used to do that.
Yeah, I think they stopped doing it.
Yeah, like they hadn't.
They stopped doing it because people probably got like into it.
Or probably
they're
like,
like, yeah, can you do that again, please?
Probably like, yeah, no, this didn't really do anything.
No, I think it's to see like if you have a hernia or something.
They're like yeah.
Because that's one type of hernia. There's other types of hernia, but like you can get a hernia in your balls or like under your undercarriage.
Yeah. But anyway, the last time I went to the doctor was probably a couple years ago. I kind of want to. I mean, I want to go to the same guy, but I kind of want to go to be like, boom. What do you think about that?
Oh, you haven't seen him in a year?
I haven't seen him. It'll be 2 years coming up. So when I went to go see him, I was like 270.
Wow.
And I went to get a CPAP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is the whole thing. And he's like, boom, it's like, boom, this sucks. Boom, this sucks. You were way overweight. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, okay, give me the machine. Give me the machine. Let's go.
Yeah.
And it's kind of didn't really register. It took me a year after that to start losing weight. I kind of want to be like, hey, what do you think of me now? Look at that chart. Wait
a minute. So that's after you had the hypertension episode?
Yeah.
That was before?
Yeah. And it still I didn't do anything. My weight stayed the same.
Yeah.
Throughout a year, and then the hypertension thing. And
that's good. You had a wake up call?
That was the wake up call.
Yeah.
As opposed to a doctor saying, hey, you should do this. It needs to be like, I need somebody to be like, you need
a hot lady doctor to shame you. You can't just be like some guy who's like, oh, it's got to be like, or it's got like a really buff male doctor who's just like, come on, bud, you got this.
I mean, shit's different.
You got this, champ,
for everyone. But it took the scare of like, oh, you'll be back, you'll have a stroke before 40.
Yeah,
it's like it was like, what do you need to do? They were kind of like everything.
Yeah,
you eat like shit, you drink too much, you don't sleep,
you're gay.
You gay.
he just throws that one in there.
He just throws
you're
it in.
Short.
You're ugly.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh shit. Okay, anyways, but I was like, okay, so I kind of want to be like, what do you think of this, huh?
Yeah.
And then, but I don't think anybody's gonna be impressed.
I think they might. I think the nurse might. The nurses show more emotion than the doctors.
Yeah.
So like I've had the nurses. They're like, oh wow, like. Looks like you made a change. When I told my doctor I quit smoking, then she was like, "Oh, good for you."
The gold star for you. Doesn't give a shit. Isn't that a big deal?
Well, then she cut my balls as a reward. She cut my that's only if you're a good patient, Brian.
Yeah. So if maybe my doctor would be like, oh, whip those balls out. Nice juicy balls.
Let's check out those balls.
That's for me. I'm like, all right. I want to see what's going on with my health, but I also want to be like,
you want to show off.
Wow, I'm at the office.
Well, sure. I don't know. That's fine. That's a healthy kind of thing. Hold on. What time are we at?
We're at 52.
Okay, that's pretty good. Sorry. I got to go do acupuncture after this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's always like shit in my body, and I have to like get it out. But I don't know.
Yeah, acupuncture. I that's one thing that I'm like weary about. I'm trying.
Why?
Because
I'm afraid you might get hooked.
Yeah. Well, because I'm like,
instead of like heroin, the needles are like all like holistic.
Yeah, it's like a thing
filled with chakras and shit.
To me, I'm like, oh, I don't believe it. And then to me, but I believe chiropractor.
No, acupuncture is more real than chiropractor.
And then to me, I'm
so acupuncture works. Doctors don't know why it works though.
Yeah, I think it's probably like a thing too. It's like, oh, well, we can't make money off of that, like patenting that.
Yeah.
Same thing with like, oh, people say, or they say, well, supplements. Oh, none of those work. None of them work. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, just don't take fish oil or protein. None of that. Okay. None of that.
Also,
works?
It depends on what you consider supplements, because like steroids, you can be like, yeah, this
I'm
is a supplementing
my.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, cocaine is a supplement if you just put it. Anything can be a condiment.
Yeah.
It just depends on the application.
Mm-hmm.
These are all supplements.
Yeah. But that's the thing too, also about just like staying in your own lane and thinking about shit, as opposed to like going online and like, oh, every dude's fucking jacked. I'm like, not everyone is. Because
the thing, I've said this before and I will stand by it. A lot of fitness influencers are on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the shit they tell you they're doing, they're lying.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck them. Like, and also your body. Some people's bodies are different, and some people's, like the carnivore diet, I'm like, that can't work for everyone. There's no way that can work for every single person.
And I'm kind of the belief of like, okay, these diets.
Also, depends on if you have like a history of like digestive problems.
Mhm.
It's like that might destroy your asshole. Like you might get anal cancer if you're just eating steaks every day.
Yeah. And then in the past year or so that I've been losing weight, I think I've been, again, just like falling. It's like falling down the stairs and landing on your feet of like with my diet that has been like, okay, of like, oh, it's a lot of fiber. I'm like, oh, because I eat these low carb wraps. So I put things in there. And be like, well, that's all. One of those is all the fiber you need. That's why you haven't had shit problems. Like,
oh, good.
Oh. I'm like, oh, cool. Well, I guess that was a good mistake.
What's the low carb wrap? What's that?
Yeah, the Mission ones, the carb balance.
What are they? What is in them?
Couldn't tell you.
Is it like a bread or is it like a?
I mean, no, they're like
a corn tortilla.
No, it's more flour.
Is flour? And it has fiber?
Yeah, a lot of fiber. I think like 30 grams.
Oh, crazy.
It's really good. But I mean, don't take. I mean, my advice, whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of what I want to do is I hit you up about just more advice on like proper form with lifting weights or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I want to get to the next level. And then, but I kind of was like, I wonder if I could just take to my social media because I'm like, oh, I have, in San Diego from the band or whatever, I've met people, and then so like my network or whatever, I'm like, it's almost 1,000 people. I'm like, kind of what I put out there. I'm like, hey, do I have any like personal trainer friends that could train me for free?
Yeah, you definitely do. You don't necessarily need that.
I want somebody to at least give me a couple of them just to make sure I do these things correctly.
Yeah,
because I have to. Somebody has to.
If you do
me.
dumbbell bench press, that might be easier.
Yeah.
To maintain than the barbell. I think it seems like it would be easier, but it is a little bit
so complicated. It's like don't go up. You got to curl up, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, you curl up.
They say, oh, you're kind of pushing like up.
No. You go from what I understand, you go eye level with the bar. You go eye level with the bar. You take the bar off. You bring it down to your nipples.
Yeah.
Right. You have it over your nipples. You bring it down, hit your nipples, bring it back up.
Well, yeah, that's kind of in a like a.
But it's easy to say and it's hard to maintain that posture because it's an awkward position. Like the problem is like you need somebody to kind of help correct your form sometimes because it's like the right thing to do, but until you do it over and over and over again, it's gonna be like a little off,
So one thing because I'm also a dirtbag. So I kind of know people's approach. People don't want to do shit for free.
I can tell by your lack of sleeves.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to pay for one if you don't have to.
But the thing is, I know how things work because people are like, oh, do video or pictures for free. Okay, people want to be, your band.
Well, you want to trade. You want to do a trade. You want to do film for a fitness guy, and then he'll give you fitness tips.
We could, but I also want to say, hey, say that I'm one of your clients, that you helped me get to 100 pounds lost.
Well, we already know there's a lot of documentary evidence on this podcast.
Well, just scrub it.
You going to wipe it?
But the thing is, people, that would require like 100 hours of work to watch these. People are lazy. They are not doing that. So all I got to do is just lie and be like, they did help me. If they helped me lose 2 pounds, they helped me lose 100 pounds.
It's fair.
Because I'm like, that's not a lie. And so I'm like, hey, put that on your resume. I have a couple befores, and then we take one after me posing with him or her.
I feel like in 6 months, this exact clip is going to be on Red Bar.
And then same thing, hit up your boy James, and then we get those hydration. And be like, hey, I drank this every day, and I lost 100 pounds.
You heard it here first, folks.
But I didn't say that helped me lose 100 pounds.
Yeah, but you drank these every day. You lost them. Right? There we go.
Yeah. So I'm like, put it before and after. That's the ad. And then, hey, I'm
Brian could be the next Jared from Subway.
not all that. But I'm just like
Brian from Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, and then so just getting sponsorships that way. It's not lying.
Whatever. Everything is lying. First off, it is lying, but that's okay because our whole society.
It's deceptive.
Let me tell you, we'll talk about Cowshy on the next episode. We'll talk about insider trading. We'll talk about gambling. Fucking predictive markets.
Yeah.
Everyone is lying. So if you're lying, what about everyone else?
Yeah, put me in the next Vital Wild.
Yeah. We'll do that.
He just gets a scandal.
You don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of shenanigans Brian gets into.
Yeah.
I think
we're closing it out.
I think we're gonna close it out with that. Yeah, Brian
incriminating evidence.
Brian
to end out the show.
Brian from Quiznos.
Yeah. Just me and the little whatever chupacabras or whatever they are.
Oh, they don't have Quiznos anymore. I don't think.
That's a shame.
They should bring them back. I'll bring them back.
Yeah.
Once I amass my fortune.
Yeah.
Through predictive markets. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to another episode. Follow me on Instagram. We'll post shit every now and then. We'll keep doing the podcast whenever we
Eventually,
can. Eventually, we'll get around to it. And, hit the buttons that would help us out. You know the buttons to hit on the thing. And we got anything else, Brian?
That was a show. Yeah,
all right,
let's do it. All right.
Thanks, guys. Welcome. Thanks for welcome back, or thanks for having us back.
Yeah.
All right.